Hey everybody, Erik Nye here, and so is Pendles. Pendles is here, he has arrived. Also, I apologize for my voice. I sound like a frog. I have come down with something. So is my wife, we don't know what happened. Anyway, before we get to Pendles, I want to give you a quick little update. My family's going to be in town for the next week. Not going to be able to get back to full-time content creating until about the 7th, but I do have a really funny idea that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. And that's make my dad play video games, stream it, and make fun of him, and hear all of you make fun of him too. He's down, loves the idea. We're gonna laugh at him. He's gonna be bad at video games. I was thinking definitely Battleborn should be one of those titles. I've also been playing some Bloodborne lately as well. That's gonna be hilarious. And I've got some other ideas as well. I just recently finished building my PC, and it is a beast. And I'm really excited to tell you that because of that, pretty soon you're going to see a lot more higher quality content coming out. So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into Pendles. I already really love his design. I like the voice actor. I'm not sure if the voice actor really matches what I perceive Pendles to be, but I'm not going to tell them how to do their jobs. Alright, the first thing that popped out to me for Pendles is corner sneak. He's cloaked, he's invisible, as long as you stay out of enemy sight. That is so cool. That is so cool. Also, he's faster during that time. He's already pretty fast. Before we get into how much of a stealthy assassin he is, I want to say right off the bat that, like, beginning levels, don't try and start assassinating people left and right. Pendles is really awesome at sneaking behind enemy lines to destroy buildables, kind of like Shane and Oryx, but a little more effective at it because he stays invisible the entire time until, of course, you start attacking a buildable. You can take down buildables, quickly get back to your territory, and no one will notice you. That and killing minions is going to be one of the best ways for Pendles to start leveling up in the early stage of the game. Okay, with that out of the way, so his primary attack is his dual kunais. His secondary attack is a throwing star. I'm not a big fan of his throwing star. I wasn't using it that much in the few matches that I played. It's good if you take down an enemy's health really, really low and they start running away and you can't catch up to them. Other than that, I don't see much point in using it, but who knows, that's just me. His talent is Snakeborn. Negative 25% crowd control duration. That is a really high amount. It also buffs later with his Helix, but we'll get to that in just a minute. Smoke Bomb is such a good utility for Pendles. You cast it, it cloaks him, and deals damage to enemies in the nearby area. It only lasts for 2 seconds, but I normally only use it for the cloaking anyway. Injection is also another really awesome skill for Pendles. It deals 200 damage, slows down the enemy a lot, for 2 seconds. So what I like to do is sneak behind the enemy lines where the enemies aren't actually looking, find a straggler, and start wailing on them. As soon as they notice me hitting them and they turn around and look at me, I'll throw down a smoke bomb, I'm cloaked again, and I get to cause more damage. By the time I've taken their health down a little bit, they might start running away. That's when I use injection to slow them down and secure the kill. Pendles' ultimate, Miasma, is nuts when you combine it with the combo I just told you about. It massively accelerates how quickly you're going to secure a kill. Alright, let's go into Pendles' Helix. So at level 1 we've got Poison Cloud, which increases Smoke Bomb's Poison Cloud by 3 seconds, and Cobra Strike, which causes Pendles to dash forward when you use injection. Both of these are really cool. I personally think that Poison Cloud is a better PvE choice, but an argument can be made that turning Smoke Bomb into a 5-second Poison Cloud makes it a really nice zoning skill. But I like Cobra Strike better because when I take an enemy's health down enough and they start running away from me, that's when I want to use injection to slow them down and secure the kill. Alright, at level 2, I do want you to keep in mind, I do plan on doing like a full-on Pendles character guide in the future. This is just sort of a first impression of Pendles, kind of just going over his Helix real quick. I'm really excited about this character. So, level 2, we've got Flash Bomb. Enemies hit by Smoke Bomb are blinded for a short time, for 1 second. Engineering is smoke bombs can now be thrown. I don't like the idea that you can throw the smoke bombs. I really like the fact that smoke bomb can cloak Pendles, so I would go with flash bomb here. Mamba's Bite adds a lifesteal effect to Pendles commas by 15%. That's what they're called, commas. I called them kunais earlier. I'm a dumbass. Backstab. Pendles melee attacks deal increased damage from behind by 25%. Something I noticed with Pendles is really, really squishy. He's kind of meant to jump in, deal some damage, and hopefully get a KO and jump out. So if you find yourself having issues with survivability, definitely take the lifesteal, but backstab is too good to pass up. You're going to be seeing a lot of enemies' backs. Pendles' whole shtick is to sneak up on enemies from behind, and by the time the enemy realizes you're there and they don't have enough health and they start running away, you dash at them with injection and secure the kill. Life Leech is not a bad choice, again for the same reasons as Mamba's Bite. 60% lifesteal is a little better, but you're not going to be hitting enemies as much with injection. So again, I would say if you're just having issues with survivability and maybe you don't have a healer on the team, maybe go with Life Leech. But Savage Cut is really good as well. Enemies affected by injection suffer additional poison damage. That's going to be a really good option to secure the kill. I think the mutation here is something like injection. Yeah, it's the slow effect of injection is increased by 1 second. So you'd be slowing enemies down for 3 seconds with injection with the mutation choice. I would pick that one if you have it. But since probably not too many people have it right now, Savage Cut's probably the way to go. Alright, level 5 we have Cloak and Cover. Pendles takes reduced damage while cloaked by 30%, and Escape Plan. When uncloaked and taking damage, Pendles' Smoke Bomb cooldown is reduced up to 100%. Escape Plan is going to be awesome if you pick it, and I think you should every single time. It's going to increase Pendles' survivability by quite a lot. Smoke Bomb is, again, one of his best utilities. You are going to be using it to attack enemies, and you're going to be using it now with Escape Plan to get the hell out of battle when you need to. Go with Escape Plan here for sure. Alright, at level 6, we've got Smoke Bomb propels Pendles backwards. I don't really see too much of a use for that. Or Sweet Spot, increases injection damage dealt from behind by 25%. I see too much of a use for that. Go with Sweet Spot here. So level 7, this is the one mutation I have. Coiled Spring isn't like Thorn's Jump. It's not like you fly in the air. And because of that, I don't think it's the stronger choice here. But I would also say if you don't have the mutation, probably go with that, because I don't really care for Pendles throwing stars. Unless you find you're having more success with Pendles throwing stars, all power to you, go with Deeper Pockets. But I would say Coil Spring would be my personal choice before getting the mutation. Once you get the mutation though, I think the damage reflection is really nice, because you're going to be up in a lot of enemies' faces a lot of the times, or behind their backs. Once melee characters see you and turn around and start attacking you, that damage is just going to be reflected back on them, and it's going to be kind of a pain in the ass for them. They're not going to know what's going on. It's going to be great. Okay, level 8. Bountiful Bombs reduces Smoke Bomb's cooldown time by 20%, or increases Smoke Bomb's damage by 38%. I have to go with Bountiful Bombs here. Smoke Bombs, again, is too good of an ability to not be casting all the time. You want to be able to have it on hand at any moment, so go with the cooldown time here. Level 9. Relentless Strikes. Pendles melee attacks reduce injections cooldown by half a second. Or Slippery. Pendles becomes more resistant to crowd control for a short time after using injection. Both of these are really great, especially if you're someone who really likes crowd control. I am not. I'm not someone who likes crowd control duration buffs. This specific crowd control duration buff though is really nice because I'm guessing it stacks with the 25% passive that Pendles has. So you're getting 75% crowd control duration reduction. Oof, that was a tongue twister. For 3 seconds after using injection. That's not bad. But I'm a big cooldown hog. I want to cast injection or use injection quite a lot. So I would go with Relentless Strikes. Okay, level 10. Enemies affected by Miasma's aura are wounded up to 10 seconds wound duration. So that's the entire duration of Pendles' ultimate, Miasma, which that's pretty awesome, especially if the enemy team has a bunch of healers or just even one healer. If they don't, Venom Synergy is also really, really nice. Because again, the way I use injection is to wait until an enemy has really low health and they're running away from me, dash forward, thanks to the level 1 Helix Cobra Strike, using injection, and take them out, slow them down, secure the kill. Venom Synergy is going to secure all of the kills, all of them. And here's what I've got for Pendles' gear. I've got damage reduction. I would say anything like damage reduction or something to beef him up a little bit because he's kind of squishy would be really nice. Unless you're not having trouble with something like that, unless you're some kind of Battleborn master. Good for you. Go to hell. Attack speed is also really great for Pendles. Literally any character, if you're wondering about any melee character's gear loadout, chances are attack speed is what you want to go with. I picked this one with the maximum health buff to make him a little beefier because he's such a squishy pants. And then we've got skill damage. I might switch this one out. I'm not sure. I like that it's got another attack speed thing because you know how much I like stacking attack speed. But skill damage isn't super great. I mean, it's good for probably Miasma or injection, but like not smoke bomb. So I don't know. I would love to hear what you think. I would also like to reiterate, I am not the end-all be-all of these Helix options and character guides. You're just tuning into some guy's opinion. So I would love to hear what you folks think. Have you played Pendles yet? If you don't have early access, are you pumped to play Pendles? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like and subscribe if you liked this video. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.